This is what we do on every bathroom. Make sure that our showers are 100% waterproof before we even start putting tile up. So that's why, if you're wondering why it looks green, that's what that is. When the shower's all down to the studs, after the plumbing and everything is done, what we do is we come in and we put up the GoBoard. GoBoard is 100% waterproof foam board. We choose to use that as opposed to something like a concrete board, because concrete board, even though it's water resistant, it still is concrete board, so it still absorbs water and can cause mold problems. That's kind of an old material. We don't use it anymore. GoBoard is great. It is a little bit more expensive. It's about 30 bucks a piece, as opposed to concrete board, it's $12 a piece. So it does cost us more to do it, but it's a better way to do it, and quality is #1 priority for us. So. And then after the GoBoard goes up, you can see that it's a little bit rough on the edges or the seams, and that's on purpose, because what we do is we tape and float all of the seams for the GoBoard. The process is this: when the GoBoard itself gets screwed down, we put a bead of GoBoard silicone on the top edge of that, and then the next piece sits on that, so that gets waterproofed as it sits, and then on top of that we come back and we seam that, tape and float that seam with thin set, and then after all of that is done and dry, then we come back and we put on 3 coats of waterproofing membrane, and the waterproofing membrane ensures that this is 100% waterproof before we even start putting tile up. Now obviously we're at the stage of putting the tile up. A couple things on this: it's a large format tile, so these are actually 15 by 30 inch tiles. I like the look of a large format tile better in a shower than something, like a subway tile. We lay so much subway tile for our customers. I personally am not a huge fan. There's a ton of grout lines, which is a pain in the ass to clean. I think that the large format tile has a more contemporary look. We decided to run this vertically, and then you can see that there's actually a piece of Schluter metal tile trim here on the edge of this tile that's overlapping the niche. The reason for that is because I want this hard line to separate this tile from the accent tile that we're gonna use, which is actually this black linear rectangle tile. So this will kind of go up on the wall like this next to the Schluter. All of these gaps will be the same space, but we'll have this tile here from the floor of the shower all the way up on this wall, and then it'll be the backside of the niche as well, and it'll kind of flow around the niche. And then the bottom of the niche, like I always do, if you guys know, I always do stone on the bottom of the niche. Xavier will come in and put a piece of our same countertop stone that we're gonna use all throughout the house here on the niche in the bathroom, and we'll do that in the primary bathroom downstairs also.